Alright, ladies and gents, my name is Civilian Tactics. Welcome on back to episode 2 of Gates of Hell. So, I tried to record this last night. Didn't go too well. You see, I did the Battle of Arras, right? Now, Arras is a skirmish mission. Basically, there's capture points in the mission, and you pretty much have to capture them as you move up the map. Silly me, thought I could do the entire battle in the one video. Yeah. Boy, I watched that fucking recording timer climb. First it was an hour, then it was an hour and a half, then it was 2 hours, then 2.5. So, it got to the point that the recording file was about 45 gigabyte. And I hadn't even finished the bloody mission at that point. So, we are going to do the mission again. But this time, what we're going to do is, I'm going to break it up into parts. So, I'll see you guys in there.
May 21st, 1940. The Battle of France is reaching a critical stage. The German thrust through the Ardennes forest has been very successful, as their armoured spearhead reaches the Channel coast near Abbeville on this day. The main body of the Allied forces on the continent, consisting of 3 French armies and the bulk of the British Expeditionary Force, is now trapped in Belgium and northern France. Something needs to be done about this very quickly. French and British commanders agree they must counterattack to cut off the German breakthrough, or face certain defeat. The past few days, British and French commanders have already drawn up a plan to cut off the westbound German spearhead by launching simultaneous attacks from north and south of the corridor. The starting point for the southbound attack will be at Arras. British will attack from Arras with almost all of their remaining armor. The attack will consist of 2 columns. You will be in the left column. The right column will attack in parallel, and both columns will attack toward the southeast. After a stop at Vimy and another one at the assembly area, you have now reached the starting line. Tension rises as the moment of truth moves closer. The fate of France and that of the entire BEF depends on this counterattack. You have to stop the Germans at all costs.
Welcome back to the front line, Lieutenant. This is our field HQ. It must remain in our control. Counterattack is in full swing. A swift assault is necessary to breach the German lines.
Alrighty. Okay, doke. Let's get all my units in the right places.
Be quick, be decisive, and try not to lose too many men. Use the terrain to your advantage.
Yep, I'm going to. Alright. So, in this episode, this will be part 1 of the battle. We are going to take this position, this position, and this position. Okay? In this episode. So, yeah, I'm not going to try and do what I did yesterday and try and do the whole lot in one go, because that basically means that, what do you call it? That basically means that we'll end up with, like another 2.5 hour fucking recording to try and do.
Reinforcements are here.
And I couldn't even do it. I couldn't even finish it last night because the thing got so flippin' laggy. It made it near impossible to try and finish. Okay. I've got 540 points. Can I get anything useful? Right, the only tank I can get is a Matilda 1, which is no use. That's an anti-infantry tank. I don't need that. The only support I can get is a Vickers or a supply crate. That is, again, no use. Okay, what I will do is give me the motorized rifle squad. Because with the motorised rifle squad, as I explained last night, their truck stays behind, right? The truck that they come in on.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Even when you offload the squad, the truck itself, like, stays on the battlefield, so you can continue to use it as a transport wagon. Okay, let's see. So first things first, what do I want to go for? I think I might go for the tank one first, because with the tanks, the tanks that you get are cruiser tanks, so they're light British tanks. They've only got a 2 centimeter gun, and they can only fire anti-tank shells, but you know, they'll come in handy for the German armored vehicles and such. Okay, there's no mortar this time. Let me see. There is a machine gun. There's an MG34 sitting here. Right here for anyone who can't see it. There they are. Hello, boys. I never noticed that the MG34's got a spotting scope. That's what the gunner's looking through. That's cool. Right. Okay. The left flank has a Pack 36 sitting on the other side of the street. Aside from that pack gun, it does not appear to be that they have any other, what's it called? Emplacements on this left side. They do have a freaking anti-aircraft truck though. I will need to be careful of that. Although it looks like the wall in front of them is blocking them, so the truck's not necessarily in a good position. What's the vehicle sitting on the main road here? There it is. It is a scout car. Okay. So defending this tank position, it looks like they only have just a singular MG34 emplacement. Okay. Well, it's not necessarily a bad thing. They've got a pack gun here on the right. An MG34. Handful of infantry. Got nothing in the compound. They've got an 8 centimeter mortar on the back right hand corner of the defensive position. And then, yeah, it seems like aside from that, it's just infantry. Alrighty. Okay. So what we want to do is assault the tank position first. Which, like I said, will unlock light... Oops. I did not mean to take a screenshot. Which will unlock light tanks for us to use. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and start moving up the universal carriers. Now, will the universal carriers get taken out pretty easily? Yes. That against a pack gun, these things aren't exactly very strong. However, against basically dug-in infantry, they're pretty damn strong. So we're going to start moving these guys up. I might swing wide left, right? So kind of, if I show with the camera, kind of swing along this way, right? Get to about here, roughly. Then do a right turn. So I'm coming up and I'm using the kind of defilade, which is about, roughly about here. The hill kind of dips a little. So if I angle it this way, you'll see that the hill kind of slants downward a little. So if I go the way I'm planning and then swing a hard right and come up kind of in line with these buildings here, that should mean that the defilade should cover the universal carriers from that pack gun. The pack shouldn't be able to engage then. Or if it does engage, it shouldn't be able to land a extremely accurate hit. So let's get the plan underway. We're going to start moving out. Start pushing everyone up. Again, I'm not entirely sure how well this plan's going to work. But... Oh, there's 2 machine guns. Never mind. I didn't see the other MG. It's fine, however. Against an MG34, the universal carriers should be okay. They should be able to hold their own. Against an against MG34s. Okay, they're just out of range to hit that second MG that's on the left. Yeah, the crews are taking some hits, but for the most part, the what do you call it? Universal carriers protecting them. For the most part, the carrier is actually keeping them safe. So let me do that, and I'll call in another carrier. Because right now, like I said, we don't have any tanks. Well, we've got the Matilda. We've got the Matilda 1, but the problem with the Matilda 1 is it's an anti-infantry tank. And it is slower than a granny on her way to church on a Sunday. So, I kind of want to just, you know, kind of keep that Matilda back for, like, real emergencies. Oh! Never mind. Never mind. The carrier took him out. I just saw that dude there. Let me pause real quick while I explain this. So this guy's a grenadier, right? He's a rifleman grenadier. If he was to arc that grenade right onto the top of this freaking carrier, yeah, he'd most likely kill the crew inside. He probably wouldn't do very much damage to the carrier itself, but he'd probably, he would most definitely take out its crew. Where's the other carrier? Oh, he's here. Okay. He's rolling up. Oh, wee bit of lag. I do have the game on an SSD for those thinking of saying for me to switch over to an SSD. I do have the game on an SSD, it's just... It seems to be if the game's not on my C drive, it just does not want to frickin' run right. Oh. Good in the right, took a wee bit of a ping. How did this get damaged? Oh, it could be... thinking about it, it might kind of be the fact that it's getting, like, peppered, essentially. You not hit the... Yeah, you can hit the MG position, you're just not following my frickin' orders. I don't know if that Jerry exists anymore, but... Oh, he does exist. I'm not sure he exists anymore though, I think he just lost his head. Never mind, he's still there. Right. So what I want to do is select all 3 and do that. So that they slow roll. For anyone wondering how you get your vehicle to slow roll, click the 2 little gear icons and then it's this little like, looks like a soldier running with an arrow beside him. 1 means they'll slow roll, 2 means they'll move at normal speed. Really, really good. It doesn't just affect your infantry. As you can see, it's also affecting the carriers. They're moving much slower now. Okay. Now, we're then moving up. I'm going to start to bring up the infantry. Oh. Oh god. Okay. I did not know that the gun on the frickin' left could see them. Oh, it can't see the other 2. It only saw the that one. Well, that's good. Right. Move up. Go, 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 go. Move up before they frickin' reinforce that position. This crewman jumped out because obviously there was nothing for him to use. Oh.
Bloody hell! One of our tanks and trucks got lost and knocked out. We should try and recover this tank.
That makes no sense of how they ended up there. They literally drove into German territory. That makes zero freaking sense as to how that happened. Like, hang on. Pause. To explain better as to why I said that makes zero sense. Look at the way the convoy is positioned, right? The Bedford is in the lead. The Matilda 2 is obviously the second vehicle in the convoy. Now, look at the way the vehicles are orientated, right? What do you guys notice? Now, look at the way the vehicles are orientated, and then look at the map basically leading up this way. That makes no sense because it looks like the convoy just drove through German fucking territory. The tank is turning off this road, and up this flipping road is German territory. That's why I said that makes no bloody sense, because the convoy looks like it just came from German territory.
Strategic position secure.
So my question would be, how in the flying hell did it make it this far through German territory without being seen? Right, we've taken the tank position. Right, hang on, pause. What's the secret objective? Okay, it's not going to fucking tell me. Well, right. We've taken over the tank position. That's good. We're at what, 16 minutes? Brilliant. Okay. Now, tanks. Oh, I forgot the thing won't work when it's paused. Right, Cruiser A13 Mark 1 is what I want. If any of you guys play this, the light MKVIB is a machine gun tank. It is not a tank. It is one that's literally only got a machine gun on it. For an actual tank that can square up to other German tanks, you want the Cruiser. The Cruiser A13, the one I purchased. Come on, and... Oh, I don't have enough points for it. Okay. Well, I at least have one of them. Now, with the fact that this little bugger is a light tank, he is extremely freaking quick when driving forward. For some reason, he reverses extremely slow, but he drives forward extremely quick. I don't know why. Either way, we now have a cruiser tank to support the advance. Bloody hell! Now, the cruiser tank is not extremely durable. Obviously, it's a light tank, but it's extremely fast. So what I tend to do with it, just so the game doesn't run away on me, what I tend to do with the cruiser tank is I tend to use its extreme speed, right, which is what I used last night. I use its fast speed because it can't destroy a pack gun, right? Because obviously it only fires anti-armor shells. But what you can do is you can swarm a pack gun. So if you have maybe 4 or 5 tanks, you can swarm a singular pack gun with the tanks and like use their machine guns to hose down the gun crew. So while the tank's not extremely durable, it makes up for it with speed, essentially. You can punch it up really fast. Which you'll probably see me doing. Right. Now I'm a bit fearful to push my men forward because that scout car sitting in the courtyard there could obviously hit them. That Pack 30 is aiming at someone, I don't know who. He's not able to shoot through. I think the pack gun is aiming at... What do you call it? Is aiming at the men who are stacked up here. What hit him? Excuse me? Oh! It's that cheeky wee shite. Oh, bloody git at the side of the... or at the fence line that's firing frickin' rifle grenades. Shoot him. Shoot him. Jackass. I was wondering what was shooting the tank there. That wee bugger with a rifle grenade. Right. Now, what we need to do is reinforce our hold on this position. Now, there are Germans inside the capture position, but the reason why it still counts as me holding it is I've got more units inside the position than they do. Now, I need to try and think how I'm going to bring this tank up without it getting freaking blown apart. No, you little shite. I can see that Pack 30 freaking targeting my vehicle. Go and jump. If I'm lucky, I might be able to punch this squad to the right and get them close enough to the point where they can... what do you call it? Oh, come on. Okay, I might have to sacrifice some men here. And get a frickin' grenade on that asshole. Good. Now, get back to us. Get back to here. Good, the gun's demanned. Good. Now, that squad did take a lot of casualties, I will admit. The squad did take a lot of casualties, but we still... they still achieved what I wanted them to do, essentially. Which was get rid of that frickin'... what do you call it? Damn it. They knocked out another one of my frickin' universals. Right, they're bringing their thingy in. Are you fucking kidding me with that damn gun? Are you fucking joking me with that thing? Right, get me a couple of more frickin' cruisers in here. I want that damn gun permanently frickin' destroyed. That thing's doing my bloody nutting. Right, where's my anti-armor guy? Right, here he is. Make up your mind where you're going, you stupid armoured car. Reload. Nice. Debossed. Okay. Now as for you, I'm gonna need to fucking charge that that anti-tank gun and try and crush it. And when I say crush it, I don't mean crush it in the sense of just kill the crew on it. I mean run the bloody gun over. There we go. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen,
Strategic
is how you
position
take out a
secure.
fucking gun. Is it the best way to take it out? No. Is it a fun way to take it out? Yes. Right. You park there and watch that frickin' mortar. You lot, because I've still got my motorized squad loaded up, get your rear end up here. Oh my god. Right. Medic. Get over here. But yeah, that's what I was talking about when I was saying about the speed of the cruisers. Your best option when facing a anti-tank gun with a cruiser is quite literally use the cruiser's speed and like speed and kind of nimble movement to just run straight over the top of the flipping anti-tank gun.
Reinforcements have arrived.
It's about the only way you're actually going to be able to take a gun out. Good. Now offload here. Good. Is everybody out? Now you boys are going to move to here. Get rid of that mortar team. Now, we are basically going to entrench every freaking capture point that we get. Or fortify every capture point that we get. Now you may be wondering, how are we going to do that? Well, that's easy. You see, taking that capture point on the right flank, if I go to support now, I have got a number 2 UM, which I think is a flat gun. I've got a 2-pounder, I think it's an anti-tank cannon. I've got a 40mm Mark III anti-aircraft gun, and I've got a 3-inch mortar. When I wait for my points to build up, I'm going to bring in a bunch of those. And yeah, I'm basically just going to set, like, what do you call it, anti-tank positions up at these thingies and that. Just set up like anti-tank positions, machine guns, freaking pretty much just trying and reinforce the area as much as possible. Now, because that mortar that's in here is also still usable, I'm going to do this. Thank you very kindly, you stupid Germans, for leaving me a mortar. So now that mortar is going to start obviously shelling any Germans that try and come in. Now, question. Is this thing fixable? Because if this little bugger is fixable, we may have an extra vehicle on our hands. It indeed is fixable. Okay, we've got another vehicle on our hands. And yes, I'm not opposed to borrowing some German hardware. God, I really wish I was able to keep a clip from last night's recording. So the Germans brought this tank in, right? And it's one of the tanks. I think it was a something Jaeger. I think it was a Panzer Jaeger. And it's one of those ones that's the turret's like opened at the back. And it was sitting over here where this anti-aircraft truck is sitting now. It rolled out, after I took this central point, it rolled down the street and ended up, I think it was like down here somewhere. I managed to kill the crew that was in it because one of my men threw a hand grenade, which the hand grenade blew up and took out the crew. In fact it was here because I remember it got stuck on this pile of rubble here and I was like wiggling the tank side to side and just doing all sorts. I even nudged it with one of the cruisers. And I was kind of like, you know, like all that game, you don't know how fucking tenacious I am. I want this And I kid you not, I spent about 10, maybe 15 minutes just trying to get this stupid tank unstuck so I could use the fucking thing. I got it unstuck. I literally moved it to around this little corner here to be able to peek out over the field, and the bloody thing got one shot right through the front and got taken out. After I spent all that bloody time trying to get the tank to come out of the freaking stuck position. The thing just got one shot by a Panzer. It was as funny as hell, don't get me wrong, but a little heartbreaking at the fact that I spent so long trying to get it to come out of where it was stuck, and it just got one tapped right through the front. Yeah. 2-pounder. But yeah, it was funny. It would have made a good funny moment, but yeah, it was, oh man, it was heartbreaking. It was fucking heartbreaking. It was like, really, after all that, like, that's what happens? It just gets one tapped by an enemy tank? It was fucking funny as hell. Also, no, before anybody says, I'm not going to wait for these guys to walk all the way up to the defensive position. I'm trying to get them away from the edge of the map so I can get the truck here over to them. Because yeah, that's mainly one reason why I like to call motorized units in. Just so that I have a truck, so that if I call in like an artillery gun or, you know, whatever, if it can be towed, it's like I can just do this and get it to the front line much freaking faster. I don't mind the men pushing it when they're at the line, right? So, say for example, like the truck gets them to here, right, where I've obviously right-clicked. I don't mind them pushing it from there, like, onwards to a position. Right, that's fine. It's just getting to the position. I'd rather use a freaking truck. I'm not waiting half a century for them to push it up. And yes, I do need these guns because the enemy does, in this mission, the Germans do actually launch counterattacks with armoured vehicles.
Reinforcements are here.
And, pretty much can you... Fuck's sake, can you take the gun where I'm right-clicking? Come on, lads, that's it. Put your back into it. Heave-ho. Pretty sure the gun's not that heavy. I'm kidding, I know this thing probably weighs a goddamn ton. I mean, not gonna lie, these four are bloody strong. This gun probably weighs a ton and they're moving it by hand. Right. And like I said, I say it probably weighs a ton because obviously, well, one, I've never been around a 2-pounder. But two, I'd imagine even though it's a 2-pounder, it probably still weighs quite a freaking bit in weight. Right, so you can back down here and hook up that second gun. You, gentlemen, you back up, please. Keep coming. Keep coming. Back up. Back up. Back up. Stop. I don't want you to crush those crates at the back of you because I don't know if there's anything in them. Right. Position the 2-pounder. Yeah. There looks good. Yeah. Because yes, he can only see between the gap in the wall here. But yeah, that looks good because he's pretty much able to see that entire section of field. So, it's not too bad. Now, what I want you to do is reposition yourself and hook this, what do you call it, gun up to the back of you. Back up. And click. Good. Now, you bring that up to here. Now, I want to grab one of my men. I know there's probably nothing in these crates, but I want to have a look first, okay? I don't want to crush these for me and then find out that there was like a rocket launcher or something in them. They'd be useful. Nope, that one's empty. And empty. And that's all one thing. Okay. Alright. Actually, wait a minute, there's crates over here. So, this set of crates is empty, right? So if that set of crates gets crushed, whatever. I don't care. What about this set? Empty. Oh, they're all one set. Okay. Well, they're empty. That's a pile of bags. What about this? Because again, I know some missions in this game, they add these like little boxes in, and then they put items in the boxes, but don't tell you there's items in them. I did that once before. I think it was one of the Soviet campaigns. Was it the Soviet? Or no, I think it was the Finland campaign actually. One of the Finland missions. I was actually playing the battle, and I searched one of the crates, and I kind of said, oh, I would have liked if they gave us like landmines. And I don't know why, but I hovered over one of the crates and I seen the little eye pop up, and I was like, you know what, I'll search the crate. There's probably nothing in it, but I'll search it. And it fucking turned out the crate was loaded with bloody landmines that I could have been using the entire fucking time that I was playing. So that's why every campaign now, I literally say to myself, right, I am searching every goddamn crate that has the eye icon just in case there's anything in it. Because the mission didn't tell you that there was landmines in the crates. So, yeah, it's kind of like, I was like to myself, right, okay, well from now on I'm going to search all the crates. And I know it can be annoying, like going crate to crate and like being like, oh, empty, 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 over and over again. But, I mean, you never know, you might check one of the crates and there might be a Panzerschreck in there that the game didn't tell you was there, kind of thing. And then, you know, it would make the mission much easier. So, but with all that blabbering, oh, these crates are empty, by the way. If anybody tries to search them, like, with you playing alone, these crates are empty. So don't bother trying to search those. Same with the crates here. They're empty as well. But that's this position fully secured. It has got a mortar covering it. It has got two 2-pounder guns covering it. That MG is stealable. Gentlemen, I need two of you. Come over here and field requisition that MG34. I also need to spawn two singular soldiers because the MG34 here is also usable. So I want to shift it so it's facing kind of this direction, so it's what do you call it, watching the roadway. Also, is this repaired yet? It appears so. Can you get in it? You can get in it. And it is fully repaired. Get out, get out, get out, get out. I did not notice that the anti-aircraft truck could actually see the position. I mean, he didn't react to the infantry. Oh, he couldn't see the infantry, but he could see the armored car. That's why he reacted. I see. I see. Right. Well, that's good to know. Said man can, or said anti-aircraft gun can see the position of that armored car. That's fucking annoying. Right. How are we looking? 39 minutes. Okay. Right, I need to try and get onto this last position. Right. Well, the first thing that has to go is that pack gun. That has to go. Second thing is obviously the anti-aircraft gun. I might bring mortars up to this position and then just start dropping mortars onto like the anti-aircraft gun's position, essentially. So let me do that real quick. 3-inch mortar. Now, annoyingly, the mortar cannot be shifted by a truck. So I have to wait for these dudes to walk all the flipping way up the battlefield in order to actually hit something. Oh, the aircraft gun's moving. Shite. Oh, they only moved a tiny bit, but still. Could I be cheeky and get a shot on it from here? No, I cannot. No, I can't get a shot on it from there. Well, that's flipping irritating. Right, you run over to here. Use the thing for cover. If I'm lucky, I might be able to get a Millis bomb on it. Oh, that landed right on it. That landed right freaking on it. Oh, that was a bloody good throw, Cameron. Holy God, he landed that right on the crew. Well, you see, you German idiots, that's the problem with the top half of your thing not having a fucking cover on it. Ah, that landed just in front. Well, I mean, you may get lucky. Never mind, you got lucky. You know you're running right towards British. Jesus Christ, he runs out that door. Oh, he can't even run out the door, there's a wall there. Why put the door there then? Okay. What? Hello? Where'd he go? I appear to be facing German Houdini. Where did he... Oh, there he is. Lads, why did you throw a grenade? Just shoot him. The grenade was not necessary. Holy monkeys, man. Right, all of you heal up, those of you that are wounded. Right. Okay. Many crew does this need? 4. Right, you 4... No, one of you or 2 of you are medics. Right, you, and you. Now you 4 man that. Again, it's only a 2 centimetre, but hey, it's bloody usable, ain't it? Good. Did you seriously get stuck? My God, my guys can't even do a 3-point turn properly. There. Okay. And they're empty. Well, we now have a German vehicle on our side. Oh. Right, you reposition. Position facing here. My mortar boys are firing on them. My other mortar is now up here. 44 minutes. I think I might have to probably end episode 1 here. I don't think I'm going to be able to get the next capture point in this episode, unfortunately. It's unfortunate, but what can you say? Is something blocking you? Oh, no, you just didn't deploy the mortar. Okay. Again, this is something I said yesterday. How come the AI mortars are so fucking accurate, but when you use a mortar, your mortar can't shoot for shit? If this was a German mortar pounding one of my guns, it would have hit the gun by now. The AI's cheating, that's what I'm saying. The AI's cheating. They're just cheating. I mean, they probably kind of are now. Oh! I got the gun. Yep. Got the gun. Holy monkeys. Alright. I'm back. So, let me see. You know what? I know I said we might not get, like, the thing in this mission. I kind of think we will. I kind of think that we actually will get that left position in this mission. Because... yeah, it's got more repair kits, so do that. Get him on repairing that. And then I've got the other universal carrier down here. So, you two, get Arras is over here. Yeah, I thought for a bit that I wasn't going to be able to get this, like, secondary location, or secondary spot. But honestly, it looks like I actually will get it. Looks like I actually will be able to take it over. Ooh, that tank's still, crewable. I just need a crew. Go infantry, tank crew. Give me a tank crew up here. But yeah, if I do a combined assault, or a combined arms assault with the tanks, or the tank, I only need the one. If I do a combined arm assault with this tank, plus the 3 universal carriers, I should be able to overrun that leftmost position and seize it. Right, what is the vehicle that it's showing over here? Oh, Panzerjäger! Hey, that's the thing from yesterday that I nicked. Okay. Well, I know how to take out a Panzerjäger pretty easily. You just get behind it and shoot the crew in the back. Really crap, like, you know, defensive mechanism. That you can just walk around the tank and just shoot the crew in the back, but... hey-ho, I ain't a tank designer. I would have thought, you know, you actually need protection at the back, but I mean, who am I to talk? Right, he's repairing the body up. Get the tank crew out, and get the tank crew onto repairing, well, the tank. No, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, do that. That. I'm going to try and get all 4 onto repairing the tank. So that I can try and get this done quicker. Okay. Now, I should be able to select all 4 of you. Select the wrench. And... okay, I need to go one by one. Let's see, is there anything here I don't use? I don't ever use smoke, because smoke in this game is fucking useless. The AI will just shoot you through it. I suppose tanks. Smoke is probably useful if you're against another person, like another player. But yeah, when it's the AI, smoke's useless. You might as well just not bother with it at that point. Okay. There we go. There's one of the universal carriers back up and running. Looks like 3 of them's finished repairing already. 1 of them's still working. Oh. Stop. You are supposed to be in the carrier. Right. Goody gumdrops. That's... the tank, or the 3 carriers are back in action. The tank is back in action. Now we're going to swing this big bugger around and hit the... Lads, why the hell did you leave one of the frickin' repair kits outside the tank? There we go. You put it in the tank's inventory now. I don't get why you bloody left one of the repair kits right outside the tank. Okay. Now, we're gonna need to hit that left side. Also, I need a thumbnail. I just thought that I need a fucking thumbnail. Well, try and grab a couple of different ones. See what ones, what do you call it, get the most attention. I mean, I can also try and make up thumbnails in, like, the editor, essentially. So I can also, like, hop into the editor and then kind of place my main, you know, place men where I want them for the thumbnail type of thing, and then do it that way. Oh, you're a scout. The other scouts are all full, so you go join them. Right, regardless. We need to take out that thing. That, left flank. So it's basically going to be that we capture the left flank, and that'll be it. That'll be the end of the video. Once we've captured the left side. So all of you can start rolling in. You slow roll in behind them. Oi! You! Slow roll, you little shite. You hold fire. I don't want you blowing up my own guys. Just go through the wall. Don't drive around to the opening in the wall, just make your own. You're an armoured vehicle for a reason. Well, you're a somewhat armoured vehicle for a reason, in the case of these wee guys. Now, I do need to bring up another infantry squad, because at the moment there isn't any infantry available that I can put on this point.
Strategic position secured.
Good. Okay, we've taken the position. Fuck it, give me a heavy rifle squad. I don't know what the difference is, but I don't care. As long as I get men that can actually hold a bloody position, I don't care what freaking how heavy their squad is.
Reinforcements are here.
Right. So we got that all sorted. Our armour is on the left point. What's this? An MG. Okay. Alright. Now it's just a case of get that squad up to the front line. And then once they're at the front line, and the left point's basically secured, we'll save and end the game. Or save and end the video, rather. Right, so pull back, reverse up, reverse up. Yeah, if you try and get over here. Right, good. So, what that basically means is we've taken the first 3 capture points of this battle. So next time we'll focus on taking the other 2 capture points. No, sorry. There's only 2 more capture points to be taken. So on the map, there's this point, which is in the middle of the field. Oh no, there is 3. There's this point here. And then there's this point, which is the last one. So we've got roughly, I'd say, about 3, maybe 4 parts that will be in this, or that will be to this battle. Right. Can you roll it about... Oh, wait a minute. I need to change that back to the other person. Can you roll it about here and get rid of that MG? Come on, stick your head up. There we go. I get rid of him. So now I can push the squad up to pretty much hold this area. Good. Now, you come back to here. We'll get you set up for like the next squad that, or the next thing that we're going to bring up. And there you have it. That is the end of episode 1. Almost an hour. Probably will be an hour by the time I do all the stuff. I mean, that could also be a nice thumbnail. See, I'm not entirely sure what to do thumbnail wise. I might go into the editor, right? And in the editor, kind of set it up so that basically what's it called? I might go into the editor and kind of make a thumbnail that way. See, this tank probably could or can knock out that other one, but I can't see it. It is. Oh, oh boy, it bloody knocked it out alright. I'm sure they're fine. You know, a little bit of time in hospital will be right as rain. They won't be asking for any well done steaks after that, that's for sure. Anywho, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications to stay up to date when I post. Don't forget to jump into the Discord because I do have some more stuff coming out from for the Discord in a little while, when I obviously get a chance to, you know, to do the stuff. But yeah, definitely hop into the Discord where you can chat to myself, you can chat to other channel members, or other channel subscribers, technically, because I don't have the members thing on, obviously active. And yeah, just jump on in, or come on in if you want a nice place to chat. It is an 18 plus Discord, but there is no like e-dating, none of that shit. Anybody who tries that will be banned from it. It's basically just a bit where grown-ups can kind of come, you know, just chat to each other, fucking make new friends. There's even a looking for group section there. And which, if I have the game that someone, you know, posts about in the looking for group section, I will absolutely hop in. As long as it's not a PvP game. I don't like PvP. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, guys, stay safe and much love.